Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. On the hill for the Reds, Hunter Green. What do we have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Candelario hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure it's got decent pop.
Alex Bregman stands in now and watches strike one. Bregman starting up the middle at second, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-2.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That one a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
One out, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard, and here is Devers. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Out number 2.
Well, the last place you want to miss with the splitter is near the top of the zone like that, because it pretty much doesn't do anything, stays flat. But hey, it worked that time. He got away with it. But sometimes the complete opposite of what you're expecting or what you're looking for can be effective, even if it's not a quality pitch like that one right there.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bregman off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
That was straight queso right there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one ripped. And that is a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout. And the Red Sox lead 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
This one in the air. Crochet. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Take a look at the lineup. One of our cover stars is at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah, the first Reds player to be featured on the cover of the show. That must be a cool feeling for him.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one.
Devers throws on to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. We played an inning. No score. Trevor Story. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Pitch misses, ball one.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Trevor Story bops one out of here, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So up next, Masataka Yoshida. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1-0.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting seventh, the right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Yeah. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Connor Wong, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing. He went. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Hit on the ground to short. Sends it across to first, and that'll do it. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's now a 1. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Crochet back to work. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now at the plate, Stuart Fairchild. And a foul ball. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Now the batter now, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
No surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yep, Hoog. I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon. And I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty. And the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh and 2 now. And that one in the air center field. Friedel puts it away for the out. So the lineup flips over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Popped in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jeimer Candelario. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, these Reds, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially.
And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Gavin Lux. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air down the left side. Brings it in. And there's one down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Friedel swings through it for strike one. Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Backed off the plate that time.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner holds. The 2-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that one actually will be grabbed by Story. Reds leave one. They trail here 1-0. Back here in San Diego, Devers now. Devers, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And that one fouled off.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Trevor Story now. He's already homered here in this one. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. So they go quietly there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch swinging.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
In the air out to center. Long run, tracks it down. One up, one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to short. Sends it to first. And there's 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
To third. And that one handled. And he can't come up with it.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
So digging in, Stuart Fairchild. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So up next, Spencer Steer. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Stevenson at second. Fairchild at first. 2 out of the inning. Line to left. Reaches, but can't make the grab. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
2 outs. Bases full. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Doubled in his first AB. Inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball 1. Ripped on a line to center. And that will end the inning. So 3 left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston. Masataka Yoshida. Green back to work. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. they add on. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Stepping in, Wilyer Abreu. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul straight back.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls.
Now batting, catcher Connor Wong.
Man at first, nobody out. And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. He's 0 for 1. Going 1.
0-1.
In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The penalty, Rafaela.
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. This one popped up right side. 2 away now.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Inside, just missed.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker. That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Boston with another on the solo blast. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Gavin Lux. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And there's a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would Get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that one fouled off.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes him up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
And here is Austin Hayes. Out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
0-1's the count.
Friedel swings through it for strike 1. Fought off foul. That misses the zone. 1-2 the
1
count.
ball, 2 strikes
I've gotten
the
to
count.
call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA
Infield
Dodgers.
fly, batter down.
NLDS game 4 here at
Up next for the Reds, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one inside and it hit him.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Line drive. Tosses to first. 2 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Reds 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Alex Bregman. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. High fly ball out towards left center. Friedel sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. One down. And here is Devers. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That's long gone. And they add a run. It's 3-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
And he swings through that one.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Hunter Green done for the night, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Righty reliever out of the pen, Graham Ashcraft. He's into the game with the bases empty. Red Sox by 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And that drops in for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Red Sox leading it by 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 3. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 6th inning. In now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. That one fouled off.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Durant makes the grab, 1 away. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer, 1 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
0-2 is the count.
The Reds down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Rafaela pulls that one down, 2 away.
Third baseman, number 3. Jamer.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jamer Candelario. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting
No
any
ball,
pitches.
2 strikes.
Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Duran going back, and it hits the fence. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. New inning getting started. Here now the Reds. Sox DH Masataka Yoshida. Ashcraft in his third season, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz on to first. One up, one down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Wilyer Abreu will hit next. First pitch misses. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 3, Cedon Rafaela.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedon Rafaela. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they
get the force, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Red Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux. And a foul ball. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off. He was late. The tying run at the plate. And a bunt towards third. And it's just foul. That was close. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. Ground ball could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Over to first. Safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLean. Late with the swing there.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Reds 1. And we're back. We go to the eighth, and the batter now, Jarren Duran.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swings through that one for strike two. Duran aboard here at first with nobody out. And he gets Bregman. That K is his third of the game.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one pushed foul. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Oh, and 2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they can't do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Ground ball left side. Whips it to Casas. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Fairchild now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Slow roller to third, but that rolls foul.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right.
Story. Throw to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That's to third. Devers zips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Ashcraft back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Number 7.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. He's already. Already homered in this game. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Out there to center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The throw in, and he's out. Trying for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu digs in now. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Right side. Fairchild corrals it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Gavin Lux. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one almost got him. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ.
So they're down to their final out. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.